I did a video yesterday that I removed because it was factually incorrect, and I'm making this video to clean it up. I have a lot of respect for Jim Brown, a lot more respect than I have for a lot of other quote-unquote so-called black activists. Jim Brown put his money where his mouth is. He's put his invested time. He's created organizations in order to help the black community. He had a meeting the other day with Donald Trump where he went up and, in my opinion, said some good things and hopefully had some good conversation. I wasn't there, so I don't know exactly what went down. But when he came down, it was reported that he said that he fell in love with Donald Trump. Now, he didn't mention Donald Trump by name, but in the video, if you care to take a look at it, it's on CNN's YouTube site. The interview that he did with the female, I guess, commentator, he was straight out asked, if he fell in love with Donald Trump, and his comment was that he couldn't speak for the pastor that's, and I keep drawing a blank every time I see this guy, but it's the guy that's on the right of the screen. And he said that he couldn't speak for the pastor, but that he did fall in love with the man. And when asked again, he basically went and tried to, I guess, clean it up somewhat, saying that it wasn't just the man, i.e. Donald Trump, but the position and the fact that he won the election fair and square, and Donald Trump had gone up against a lot of adversity, etc. Okay. Jim Brown is 80 years old, okay? So I can quasi give him a pass on misspeaking and trying to clean it up. But then he went on Roland Martin's show and basically did not categorize exactly what he said. Now I'm going to play the section of the Jim Brown interview on the Roland Martin show. And again, this is after, he went through a litany of things, and I agree with the majority of the stuff that he had discussed. But here's the point, that he basically should have come to Jesus and said, yeah, he did say that, but he quasi misspoke, and this is what he meant. Here's the section.
Was there one moment that made you, that something he said, the president-elect said or did, that made you, as you say, fall in love with him and what he stands for?
Well, you know what? That's like a typo. I was really talking about Pastor Scott, who brought us all together and who took a lot of criticism for being a supporter of the president. And it came across as if I was saying I fell in love with the president. No, but it was Pastor Scott that I said that about.
Guys, when you say you fell...
All right, I'm telling you, and I'm going to, when I load this video up, I'm going to provide the CNN link. That's not what he said. Now, he should have tried to clean it up here and said, that's what he initially said, but that's not what he meant, and this is what he actually meant. But that's not what he just did. And Roland Martin runs with it, and honestly, I ran with it too, because mainstream media has a propensity to misquote and to mischaracterize statements. But one of my YouTube subscribers came back to me and said, no, she had seen the comment live, and that's exactly what he said. I went back and found the actual clip, and she was right. He did say that he had fallen in love with Donald Trump. Okay, and the particular clip, again, I'm going to load the link to it so that you can see it for yourself.
In love with him, you were speaking of Pastor Darrell Scott and not Donald Trump.
Not Donald Trump, no.
Well, mainstream media sure the hell ran with that one.
Man.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, that's why I'm glad.
strong word.
Well, that's why I'm glad you came to black media to clear that thing up.
And tell the president-elect to come to black media too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't clear it up. He basically didn't tell the truth in what he said. He could have cleaned it up, but he didn't. Anyway, I'm just putting this up there in the interest of putting the correct record in place so that people can see it for themselves, and then you make your own determination. Again, I am a big Jim Brown fan. I honestly believe that he misspoke and subsequently did try to clean it up, but he should have absolutely cleaned it up here simply by saying, yeah, he did say that, but that's not what he actually meant.